Hey everybody, it's Eric from epautos.com, your libertarian car guy. I wanted to do a quick video, if I can, in between torrential rain from the hurricane and dealing with my flooded basement. Anyway, this is the BMW X2, which is a sort of custom-bodied version of the BMW X1. You'll see the abbreviated roof line. It is a little bit less than 3 inches shorter than the X1 to give it some style and some differentiation to separate it out from all of the other legions of crossover SUVs that are out there. But the really cool thing about it is that it is not functionally compromised, not significantly, versus the X1. You've got the same first and second row legroom, and while there's a bit less headroom than in the X1, it's not so tight that a guy my height, and I'm 6'3", can't sit comfortably in the back seat. Just to give you a sense of comparison, the Mercedes GLA, which is a similarly stylish, sexy, smallish crossover with a low roofline, has a really tight back seat, about 27 inches of legroom and about 2 or 3 inches less headroom than you'll find in this thing. So this has about the same interior space, including cargo space, as the regular X1, which is pretty neat. I'm going to show you the interior too, something that this car has and that a lot of new cars have, which I think it's a small thing, but it's a cool thing. I like this LED backlighting that they're using now in cars. Gives it kind of a nice cheery glow in the evening. I'll show you the back seat, and I'll show you me in the back seat. Okay, so here I am, and again, I'm 6'3", and you can see here's the space between my knee and the seat back. It's pretty good, and I've got plenty of headroom back here as well. So the back seats in this thing are perfectly usable by large adults, including me. Another thing that's cool about this vehicle is that for 2019, BMW has put an M version into the lineup, and it's the M235i. Forgive me, I'm dealing with a flooded basement, so I'm not completely on my game. Might have the nomenclature wrong. Anyway, it is coming out this fall right about now. BMW hasn't announced the price yet. It's probably going to be just under $50,000. That car will have a 300-something horsepower version of the 2-liter turbo 4, 228 horsepower that's standard in the other versions of the X2. Should get to 60 in about 4.8 seconds, which will make it one of the quickest crossovers, shouldn't use that term, sport activity vehicle that you can buy out there. Anyway, this thing is kind of a unique bird. There really isn't anything quite like it out there. You can look at the GLA Mercedes, you can look at the Land Rover Discovery Sport. The Sport is more SUV-ish than sporty. And of course the GLA is very sporty, but it's not very practical due to the tight back seat. So this thing is something that has all the necessary attributes that most people buy a crossover for. The interior space, the cargo capacity, and all of that, but without severe ergonomic and functional gimps, which a lot of these highly styled vehicles do have. Anyway, there is a full review over at epautos.com, the net's best libertarian gearhead site. Also a rant about the latest assault on Volkswagen over this cheating business, which is just makes my teeth ache. And I should have something up shortly about another safety mandate that's coming down the pike. Apparently they're going to try to make it a mandate that motorcycles have ABS and traction control and all the other garbage that has made cars so overpriced and so difficult for the average person to deal with servicing, yada yada. Most of you regulars know my position on this. For those who don't, come on down to the site, read more, and you will find out more. Thanks for viewing, and we'll catch up with you again soon.